He's loaded another one up. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. A beginner's return from the 11.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the third. And to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. Has some room to work. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle him, they go.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Nico Collins, 59 yards. And the Packers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
In motion left, that's Thornton. Throwing is Williams. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Williams.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Throwing again here, Williams.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Now it's Rodgers.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw is Rodgers.
Left side to Lamb.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Will find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Shotgun now for Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Blitz coming and down he goes. Brian Urlacher, what a force getting in there for the sack. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Bears nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green
After the
Bay.
touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's Williams. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A former star at the University of Kansas, it's Gale Sayers. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
On the tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 47-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Up the middle, they run with Gale Sayers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Gale Sayers, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
14 yards.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Third and 4.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers.
Tucker Kraft.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before break. Williams. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To the air, Williams. This is caught. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a first and goal.
They'll try and pound it in with Sayers. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's third and goal. Touchdown, Bears! Colston Loveland taking it in.
And the Bears are back within a score. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Packers 21, Bears 14. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Now Rodgers. He finds his man complete. That's Lamb.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
It's a gain of 6.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Rodgers now to throw.
Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Rodgers going to throw. And this one's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Rodgers. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers.